Satan, fuckos, welcome on in. Hello. How are we doing? Welcome. It's that time of week. It's a Screepy Sunday. It's a Science Sunday. It's a Science Sunday. I am ready. I am psyched. I am hype. I am looking forward to getting a little bit more into some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney tonight. It's a nice spring day. It is. I had to crank my AC fully before starting stream, which makes me worried. I'm gonna have to bust out the fan soon. It is about to get sweltering. But regardless, it's good to have y'all here. It's good to be here. I'm really psyched to get into this nonsense. By the way, how was fucking Void Rains Upon Her Heart on Friday? I've been thinking about that game a lot. I've been playing a lot of games lately that I've been thinking about. Void Rains Upon Her Heart was really cool, was really neat. I was really enjoying it. I am psyched to play more of it. I was considering playing some of it tonight. But honestly, I remembered where we were at. I remember what we were up to. I remember that we were about to face off with Edgeworth more. And like, this case is good, right? I want to make some more progress in it. You know, I was really liking how the actual court case itself was panning out, with like a lot of good back and forth between Phoenix and Edgeworth, where they're both kind of trying to like work out the truth cooperatively but still adversarial, which is just such a great dynamic. It's perfect. It's great to see me play. Hello, Maliba. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm excited to play more of it next Friday. I've also been thinking about Killer 7 like a lot. There's a GameFAQs doc that I linked in the Discord that slaps in terms of like story analysis and laying down. There are a lot of supplemental materials, it turns out, that you need to draw from to start getting a real handle on it. Like, I didn't know that there was just a straight up timeline floating out there, an official fucking timeline. But yeah, wow. That game is wild and implies a lot of things I did not know about George Washington. I'm playing the later games after this. After this, as in Ace Attorney, because yes, I do plan on. As I guess we can take a little moment to lay out some plans. I think this Wednesday, you know, since Killer 7's done with, we're going to mix it up with a little low poly nonsense. We're going to be playing Corn Kid 64, which is a I know you play as a low poly goat. I know it is a throwback retro platformer. Kind of takes you back to the PS1, or more specifically Nintendo 64 days. I know it's one of those games where the speed run is to get yourself into a swimming state out of bounds where you can just swim through the sky. It's one of those. It functions like that. But yeah, am I going to mod myself into Corn Kids? Y'all are assuming a lot of modding capabilities that I haven't even begun I've expressed interest in being modded into games. I was modded by DGM, the lovely DGM. Thank you, Base God, for DGM, who modded me into PhirmthVODs, right? That's pretty cool. But I didn't do that. I don't know why everybody's talking about me modding myself into games. That is a skill set that is not currently available to me. Maybe one day. Maybe in the future. That would be neat. It would be cool. I think I'll fit right in Corn Kids either way. Modding is really fun until the modding doesn't work, then it's just pain. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That sounds accurate. And your experience, you'd know. But yeah. So yeah, this Wednesday, some low poly goat gaming indie game nonsense. This coming Friday, we're going to be playing more Void Rains Upon Her Heart, which I'm really excited to get back into because that game bangs. It's really cool. And then, Sundays, we're going to keep going at this game until this last case is over, which it is girthy already. Maybe it goes over the 3 trial thing. Our first investigation lasted a fucking while. right? So I'm gonna have to get into that. We need a Binding of PhirmthVOD. God damn it, no, I'm not. I can't return to the Isaac Mines. But yeah, once this game is done with, I am thinking that there are obviously other games in the trilogy. I want to take at least a little break from Ace Attorney. I want to maybe like occupy a weekend or 3 with some other things, just to mix things up. Maybe like I double time one of the other games I'm playing, or I know one thing that I've said and that will happen eventually. One thing that's definitely going to be happening is I promised it to y'all. Y'all donated for it. We're going to be doing our My Immortal read-along stream. So I'm just going to read My Immortal to y'all. That will definitely be a thing that happens. Maybe we'll find another short, quick game or 2 to, you know, break things up before we go into the rest of the trilogy. But I definitely 100% plan on playing the trilogy. I don't want to mainline them. I want to take little breaks between each game in the trilogy, but I definitely want to at least complete the Ace Attorney trilogy. And if the if the quality keeps up, you know, I'll probably break into Apollo Justice eventually, probably a longer break before that, but I can definitely see myself cracking open other games in the franchise in the future. Also, hello, Jay, welcome on in time for a Firm stream? No way. Well, it's good to have you in. Welcome. I know it has taken a while. I know it's taken a fucking while, but we've had other things to play in the meantime, and it's hard to find our times for like other little events in the thing. Also, somebody just reminded me, yeah, I'm gonna add that to the throne now before I forget. Oh, I gotta remind myself. I'm writing down a bunch of things to remember for tomorrow, but wait. I'm being neurodivergent real quick. Don't worry about it. Note for self for tomorrow, so I don't forget that. And then I am adding, what's it called? Oh, Jesus, I can't. Wait, what's Deadly Premonition Origins? I was just going on to, Amazon to find Deadly Premonition because somebody reminded me to add it to my throne. But I'm not seeing any good copies available. I might have to eBay this shit. I'm also seeing no features offers available. Yeah, what the hell? I'm also seeing Deadly Premonition Origins for the Nintendo Switch. Is that an option for playing it? I know it's on Steam, but I've heard that the Steam version is buggy as hell. Right? Paul Justice Trilogy has the 2 3DS games. Oh, no way. Cool. Professor Layton will be 60. That's a whole other thing we gotta break into at that point. Hail Satan, Banyan, and Tumbly. Welcome. Yeah, no, I really want to play. I really want to play Deadly Premonition. I was saying I almost bought it, and then I asked somebody who's a fan of it, and they told me, "Oh yeah, you do not want to get the Steam version. You want to get it elsewhere." Can I add something from eBay to Throne? Is the question. Let me see. Let me see if that's an option. Okay. It's like a whole $60. Jesus Christ. But it's a director's cut. Okay. Perfect complete in box. Let me see if I can add this to Throne real quick. Apparently I have not checked Throne in a second because it has signed me out. God, I love this fucking song. Oh yeah, it's making me 57, 9. Oops. Sorry, it's making me add in all the info myself. I definitely should have waited till after stream to do this, but we're so close to the end now. I gotta complete it. I gotta sit down and finish it off. I am not expecting anybody to buy this for me like right now. Please do not feel pressured into doing that shit. But I do want to eventually get around to playing this game. And because it's like weirdly expensive, I'm just throwing on crowdfunding for this. Okay. That is added up. We have spent too much time on fucking preamble. Might just credit you into the direct purchasing. I can live with that. Also, hell, Satan Ventura, welcome on in. How you doing? I've heard that there's a Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton crossover, and I should probably play the fucking. Also, hello Lilith, welcome on in. How you doing? Hail Satin, yes, it's very soft. But yeah, I've heard that there is a really like cool crossover between the two. I'll start getting in-game audio. Also, so your Hail Satans are no longer muted. Was there actually a Harvey Birdman Ace Attorney style game? If there was, I need you to post that in the Discord right now. Shout out to the Discord. Somebody find that out for me. There was. We need to find a way. That better not be fucking lost media anymore. That better not be like the strong bad game that got delisted. Avian Attorney. Okay. We're adding in a whole lot of shit. I'm already committing to at least this whole trilogy and probably Apollo Justice at some point after. Let's not mix things up too much, but I definitely want to play the Birdman game. Oh my god, I have no idea how it was. If its writing is like even a fraction of as good as Birdman's, I'm down. I'm in, right? It was made by Capcom? Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to get into this anyways. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Thank you! Hello, Pastella! Welcome on in. How you doing? I was actually getting quite parched there. Thank you very much. Oh, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's crack this shit open, baby. I be chilling as well. I'm ready to break into some scientific case solving tonight. All right. February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake, about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there? No, Emma, that's just depression. Pretty much. Except today, we're swimming in, quicksand. So, what happened to your sister, anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell you the truth. Hola, partner. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah! They say you show a red cloth through a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a young'un, at least. Officer Marshall! Thought I'd come to take a look-see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort, tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there, anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's tastes in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow at a slender neck many a time. I saw it that day, too.
She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
At the award ceremony that afternoon. Edward seen it too, I reckon.
What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. I wonder how they did the whole muffler thing in Japanese, right? In the original text? So Miss Star wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee.
I would like to swim in some steak sauce. I would like to just kind of lay there. Look up at the sun. Just marinate for a second. Just chill. Complete tangent. Absolute tangent, and I also see that there's a 10 scale rating I gotta do. I want to be lost in the sauce, damn it. I know there's a 10 scale I gotta do. I started doing this thing lately, which I'm really appreciating. I don't know if anybody here is a fan of Brian Jordan Alvarez of Sometimes Expensive Things Are Worse fame, but he has many a character he does on YouTube, and many of them sing silly songs, and people have created instrumentals for one of them. And there's this one song, I'm going to play it right now because fuck it. Somebody's added some piano to it, and I have this open on, like, this is always an open tab on my computer, and when I get home from work and turn on my computer and sit down for like the first time in the day, I hear this song.
Serenity opposite running around, and sitting is a wonderful thing to do because you sitting in the opposite standing on your head, sitting in the opposite hanging from a bar. Sitting is a wonderful thing to do.
I got a good thing to say. I love this.
Something that people say it is bad, but you know that sitting is actually good because you deserve to relax. It's kinda like a nap, it's kinda like something else, but it is actually just sitting in the opposite standing, and sitting in the opposite running around, but you deserve to sit.
I deserve to sit, you deserve to sit. Anyways, it is horrible cruelty inflicted upon the working class that they have to go so long in so many jobs without sitting. It's really dumb. Why can't cashiers sit, America? Anyways, what a jam. Absolutely. I love TJ Maxx. I love the fact that he's named TJ Maxx. Anyways, you asked me to rate limes and lime flavor. I do give sitting a 10 out of 10. Limes? Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. Basically, everything is enhanced by lime. Sweet things, sour things, savory things especially, my god. Think about elote. Think about margaritas. Think about a lot of pickled onions, goddammit. I use lime juice in mine. Hint of lime Tostitos. The best Tostitos. Has anybody noticed that Hint of lime Tostitos have gotten hintier with their limes? And it is truly... It is a receding hair lime, as it were. I hate it. Why are they taking the lime away from me? I love it. I need it. I always want more. Damn it.
We'll do it live.
10 out of 10. Nothing ever but. Nothing else. Hell yeah. What else could it be? You may have been playing around with Fuser? Oh, no way. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Does it out. Fuck it up. I love limes. I love me some limes. Fade that out early for the sake of hopefully not getting copyright struck. Anyways, I gotta switch out. Limes are lemons that we actually like. Yeah. Limes are good. Lemons are really neat. Squeezing them on a taco? Perfect. Yeah, just about any, like, a little soda water and lime to start your day right. My God. Anyways. We are done with our little... We're back in the courtroom already! Let's get right back into it. I forgot that this was, like, not the end of the first day of the trial. All right.
I'd, like to resume?
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Yeah, me too.
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, your back is bent.
Why is the judge just... It can't be! This can't happen! Why is the judge just fucking roasting Edgeworth right now? I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable!
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Excuse me? Knock knock?
Who's there?
Whoa! Pretty sure that's a Guilty Gear character. That's not our first Guilty Gear character we've seen. What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Life didn't give us lemons, we made them? Fuck, that's actually really good. Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he?
Ah, it's you.
Why are we just lingering on him so often? Just watching him blink? I have no idea what voice I'm doing for this guy.
Oh? Sorry I'm late, Uji. The roads are packed, it's just me. Long time no see. Hey, Uji, how you been? Swim much?
You know what? Stop it. Reverse it. We're going a little Mr. Satan with this guy.
We're going a little Hulk Hogan, brother. Long time no see, Edgy? Udgy, how you been? Swim much these days? Hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy, smidgy, Udgy, my boy. You got to make time to relax. Yes, indeed.
Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge? I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
Aha! So you're Righto, the attorney. I'd heard good things about you, brother.
Thanks?
So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly!
Little worthy?
Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police?
Oh, ACAB. Chief of police?
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Why does he keep cutting to him, just staring, blinking? I feel like there should be smooth jazz over that piercing stare.
Name's Gann, Damon Gann. Pleased to meet you, everyone. So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. Just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Ms. Starr wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
But to think it was stuffed in that exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, no less.
He makes you wait for it.
It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth.
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
Now wait a minute, Worthy.
I've no desire to hear your excuses.
I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth?
That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had...
Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology.
What? Are you serious?
Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gah.
The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at this blade, the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up? Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore, pussy.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point it at people anymore. You have two hands, both of you. God damn it. Imagine Edgeworth is Brendan Small doing a Don't Kill Children videos.
Don't put marbles in your nose. Put them in there. Do not put them in there.
Yes. God, I need more love for home movies in my life. Like, come on, just hurry up and open it. Okay. Oh, it's just selected it for me. All right, this is still a thing. First, there's a small tag on this knife. It seems to say SL92. What does that mean? Well, I've heard something similar. DL6 of DL6 incident fame. But it's strange. Huh? What is that? The police code their cases? I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters that looked a lot like this, somehow. Interesting. Let's aim it directly at our eye before we open it. Just that way we can see it, you know, as it comes out. Don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood? Interesting. Nice +2 knives. Found in the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife? Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one. Really. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
Okay. Man's pitting us with the red tape.
There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's hush-hush information, Udgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
Well, you kind of just did. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Twinning. Twinning is the opposite of stand down.
Order! Anyway, we at the department we're all a-flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Okay, so we're pressing him on everything, right? Like we have to, right? Department in disorder.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here.
Excuse me, special?
Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else.
Might that special thing be this little tag?
Oh, sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now. Not that.
We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman.
This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you?
See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can, Righto. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are starting to fall into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence had me stumped all this time. So, how are things down at the department? First, let me just check one thing real quick. SL9! SL9! SL9 2! It's SL9 upside down! 221! SL9 221! He died on 221! We fucking nailed it! Fucking easy! Oh, just handing that to me! Hello, Ray! Welcome on in! How you doing? Hello! Hi! We fucking got it! I do want to press him on everything else, though, right? Just for the sake of funsies and extra dialogue and any other clues we might come up with.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation.
Something happened at the police department, too, huh?
You got a good look in your eyes there, Righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry.
So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed?
Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy, what with Lana's case and all.
Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day?
A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess!
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department?
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy? I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto?
I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case?
Oh, good one. Ish kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
We already know when they died. We're assuming they were. We know it happened at the police department, so I'm going to say this. Well, how was the detective killed? Tell the public court of law.
How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force call a stabbing with a knife.
A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman.
That's the spirit. We're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same.
What do you mean?
There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death.
It seems like I'm going to have to press this a bit harder.
The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh?
5:15? But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office.
What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances?
A coincidence? It's just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident.
It's unofficially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
How can you say there's no connection?
How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Righto. You understand? Try to understand, Righto.
He's calling me Righto too?
Well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together.
Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife. What was it doing there? I better check this knife out.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here.
Okay, yep. You want evidence, eh?
Objection!
Wait a second.
Ah, at last, an honest-to-goodness objection.
This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean? Aha! An honest-to-goodness what do you mean for Budgie? This is great.
Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92.
And this is important. Why?
Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. The fanboy witness is the chief of police.
What's this? 6 minus 7s, 12-2?
Judge, what are you doing? Come on, you idiot. Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside.
The printed name on the on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn around and what do you get? Dramatic music. Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag.
Order! Well, Chief? Ah, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto.
I win? What game is this guy playing?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed in the police department, see? What a mess.
Wait, what?
Time of the crime? 5:15.
I didn't save, no. Why? Wait. I mean, I guess I'll save now. So okay, that's not it. Okay.
Water, drink, water, drink, water.
Thank you, Millie. I will take a hydrate. Not officially linked to this case. I mean, we just proved that, right? Your Honor, that statement God damn it, I'm loading. I do not deserve to be punished for that. Well, what the fuck? Okay. Do I check out the knife again? Oh, wait, did he enter a new statement? Oh yeah, oh, you're right. It's the first one. I didn't even register it as new because it was the first one. Yeah, shit, that's my bad. Now I know where I've seen this guy. He's fucking Slayer from Guilty Gear, but like gilfed up. That's who he is. He's got the same like scarf cross thing going for him. Anyways, press him on this. Okay. So this knife was stolen?
Yes, but only on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon?
Nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved.
So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. SL6 is obvious, or SL9 is obviously a case that... Because S stands for Sky, probably.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation.
Wait. Okay, that wasn't it. That still wasn't it. Five 842-189. Yeah, no, I don't care about. Yeah, Yabba Dabba Doo. John Goodman, Fred Flintstone. Yes, haha. Why is the PD's mascot evidence? It was broken. Oh. It was broken, yeah. That might be what I have to hit with something, right? I don't know what else I'd be hitting him with. Nope, that's not it. Yeah. I mean, we've proven that it is linked. Is it the murder of the mascot? It could be. But I don't think that's the move. Maybe I present something. I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely lost on this one, fuckers. I don't even know where it wants me to go with this. I would encourage people who don't know to maybe shout some suggestions, because yeah, hot damn. I'm really not sure what it was for me. Like, I feel like I made some progress. Like, I got a new statement. We pressed him on it. Okay, trying the mascot. What do I present him on? can't, like, investigate individual parts of the mascot. Hello, Blahaj. Welcome on in. Murder, police department, stolen thing, murder at court parking lot, and reward ceremony. Yeah, the award ceremony was going on that same day. You weren't in any shape to investigate because of the blue badger. Nope. I have pressed everything. Yes, Nokito. Welcome on in. Yeah, If you know the answer, I'd prefer not to be backseated. But if you don't know the answer, you can throw out some suggestions. I'm open up the floor to chat. Welcome on in. By the way, what brings you around these parts? Think this is a time thing again? Like parking ticket time? Oh, you want me to present the party? It's not really this is me saying like, oh, here's another coincidence. Yeah, no. No, it still wants some sort of contradiction from me. I don't know what I can contradict, right? It's not officially linked to this case. Well, it's not officially linked, but... Too busy in the trophy? Oh, I guess? Wait, where's the... We're in any shape. Wait, no, wait. No, we went through this. I pressed him on all of it, CJ. Wait, let me see. Weren't in any shape to do an investigation trophy? Yeah, that's not it. That's not it either. Nope. Murder scene photo. I don't know what I'd... there's the murder scene. We have the parking lot floor plans. And then we have the photo of the supposed murder, right? I don't know what I present that on, though, right? Detective was killed at the police department. What a mess. I could show my badge. Badge isn't working out. It might become a thing where I just honestly just go down the list. Oh, wait, you know what? I think we're just gonna brute force it, at least on the first one, right? Maybe you can ask him those questions. Oh, maybe. Maybe, yeah. Wait, no, don't, Yes, I know. Okay, I think I see where you're coming from, CJ. That could be it, the game has not worked like that before, but... Alright, first of all, we'll press him on this. This knife was evidence of the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Oh wait, let's press him on this one. That's what I meant to do. So this knife was stolen. Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say? Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. You see, I feel like this is what we have to present evidence on. No, Edgeworth is a prosecutor. Wait, hold up. Okay, I'm holding. I'm still formulating thoughts. Knife was found in the muffler that was in the car. Yes, knife was wrapped in the muffler. Maybe, oh, maybe we're referencing, maybe we're dropping this, like, hey, it's totally related because she was speaking about a muffler. Well, no, it's a knife, it's not from that murder. It's not from that murder, Mimey. I'm assuming that the knife was stolen. It was evidence from a case that somebody involved with this, presumably Big Sister Sky. Big Sister Sky presumably prosecuted a case a while ago, right? And somebody wants revenge for how that went. That's her DL6 incident. And John Goodman was investigating that. Yeah, let's. I think we're going to brute force. Eject with the knife now that you activate the flags. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll drop a little. Yeah, nope. That ain't it. Stolen at the same day as the murder. Yeah. Stolen from the department's evidence room. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to ask about about more info about the murder in the other case. Let's go that, but if that doesn't work, I'm gonna... Wait. Oh, wait. We don't have the option to get ourselves to that because it was... He used to say, I can't tell you much about the knife, and that's when we presented this thing on, right? That's no longer an option, so I don't think we can go back for that. If it's I don't think it's a dialogue barrier. I think it's going to be presenting a specific piece of evidence on this. Nope. Yeah. I'm not reading through these parts just because we're repeating them so much, but the memo on the statement? What's the memo? Oh, the note? Nope. Yeah, that ain't it. Okay, we can brute force it. We can brute force it. And if not, might ask for a hinty. Ain't this. Ain't the shoe. How would I contradict it being stolen from the department's evidence room? No. Yeah, take away our trial HP, that's fine. Nope. Okay, at this point I will say people who know you're allowed to give me a hint. Point me strongly in a direction, because I don't want to be held up on this all night, right? I could have sworn it might have been like, oh, we talk about them talking about muffler, and it was, you know, it was found in the muffler. King of the prosecutors. It's not the autopsy report. This has to be dialogue. We pressed him on everything, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll press everything in order again, sure, but I don't think it's that. But I thought I did press him on the one statement where I thought I did press him on that statement and he wasn't able to press it again. But okay, sure. I'll see which one of it is. No, I saved after it, though. Yeah. You can't give us any info on this, Kenny. Yes, another detective was killed at the police department. They've already got a suspect. If it's also Sky, then that's going to be wild. Oh, shit! Oh! I thought he gave us one piece of evidence when we pressed him with evidence. Or I thought he gave us one piece of information when we presented him with evidence. This is it. Okay, hopefully... Where the victim was found. Well, fuck, that was frustrating, but alright. Only one piece of information, huh? We just triple dip, I guess. Fair enough. So tell me, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
Evidence room? Wait a second, I've heard of that. The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
There's the connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? We just got handed a ticket to go to town on this case. With a link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details.
It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
But you can. Found at the crime scene. Oh no, but at our crime scene. Alright, so now I'm gonna try pressing him on this. So this knife was stolen.
Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? No, we've gone through all of this. It was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car. Hard to think there's a connection. Well, but we know there's a connection there. It was stolen from the place where the crime took place. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna press him on this one again. See if we can get the last piece of information. Yeah, no, I'm gonna press him on the final question. Wait. Yeah. One thing and one thing only, when the victim died. So when did the murder at the police department occur? We already knew this too, but alright.
Now that's a sharp question, Righto. Very sharp. Oh, my boy, you're gonna love this. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh?
We knew that, yeah. Wait, no, we've gotten all the pieces of information. How the victim was killed, we know that. Yep. Okay, cool. So all three of the I'm gonna just do I just present him with the knife on this? No, okay, then I'm really confused. Where it was found it the correct choice. What is that sentence structure? Where the corpse was found. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I'm gonna need another hint because I'm pretty sure. I feel like we did everything. Do I check the knife again? Yep, SL92. We know that. Check the court record. Enough loss of blood from chest wound caused by a 4.5-inch knife. Single stab wound was found.
Water.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you, Noisy. I will take a little sip. What about the paper slightly to the right? What? No, we already did this one. Wait, can we press that? Oh, the officially. Oh, well, we did press him on this, on the officially linked statement before, which I just scrolled past, and you can't. Let's try. There we fucking go. Okay. What a dialogue barrier. That is really, really specific chain of events that wanted you to do there, but I think we got it. Okay, wow. Well, so be it. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. Oh, god damn it. No, I did press everything. I just need to press it again after I had gone through that one question enough times to get the information to do this alternate version of pressing on this case, is what I understand. Hopefully that sentence made at least like a fraction of sense to y'all. But yeesh. Yeah. So you have to press them on everything. Maybe go back a couple of times. Do multiple options on the same one. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Whatever.
You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him. Not to mention the victim had on. Okay. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
All right, get it out of the way, buddy. Get it out of the way.
You two make a good pair.
Oh, he sees what everybody else does.
It took my men 2 days to figure out what you deduced right here.
Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all.
Can we get the information up unofficially?
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What? Really? Jesus, ACAB. Also, hello, Hunting. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we spent a lot of time stuck on a dumb dialogue barrier, but the case is still pretty good. Who would have guessed?
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay?
Oh, come on! If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Okay. How about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
No, of course. When does anybody use an ID number to associate a human from yeah, sure. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 8, 2, I can't do it.
You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department. 5842189. This tells me something really important and very relevant. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective whose murder at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you?
I mean...
Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
No, I never went because Edgeworth had moved away by that point. No, it's just I got confused. And this is news. Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detective murderers murdered at one time. But it was the same detective. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney. Remember? This is the ID number of our victim. Our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Righto. Personnel IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And this means what exactly?
Okay, Judge's numerical recall is shit.
Huh? Wait, the ID number we heard from the chief earlier. It started with I've forgotten.
You didn't even get the first number right again. The number the chief of the police gave us was 5842189. Please tell me the judge has forgotten again already. God damn it. Okay.
Wait a second, Wright. What does this
mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that?
Ho! Sharp as a tack, Righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait, Bruce, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet, a detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible! So what we're saying is... the same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location? Yeah, this is why we have a stenographer. No, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case.
Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
Oh my God.
It's a frame job!
It's a frame job to get Edgeworth to lose the case! What? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news.
Meekins? Officer Meekins? That's right, where have we heard that name before? We've talked to him. Wait, aha! Yep. Yeah, this guy. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? Yeah, and he's got a bandaged hand. He's sketchier by the fucking second. I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him?
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
Your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lot of Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on top of the report.
Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Let's be Emma. Just because you're really into science doesn't mean other people are dumb, okay?
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. And then Oh, he's really bottling it up. He really bottled it up. He let this kettle steam on that one.
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy? Boo! Air horn! Air!
What?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law,
Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before a trial. This evidence wasn't on that list, or this report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy.
We're pawns! We're the pawn! It's just like Edgeworth's chessboard! No. Yeah, I'm trying to prevent him from becoming Muscle Man, but they are very similar voices.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all these rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth,
please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do.
You better get results this time. Really.
You have my profound apologies, sir. Or Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court.
Fuck, Judge. How about you, like, how about all the perjury you've missed? Or that you've seen and had proven in front of you and that you just didn't go after?
I'll grant one further day as the prosecution is requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Well, shit. Okay. Your Honor, is the truth within the room with us right now? God. This would have been a perfect time for one of those Harvey Birdman scenes where Edgeworth just hanging out at the bar with Phoenix. Reducto's there. Everybody's getting sloppy. February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mr. Wright? So, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? You were there, Emma! The prosecutor's office and the evidence room are, and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're gonna find out. Or try to, at least. All right, let's do this. Glad she's in good spirits, because I'm not sure she's gonna be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go! Science awaits us, yes! Onwards to science! Look at all the science. February 23rd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? That's incredibly suspicious, Emma. What are you talking? Where is your scientific curiosity? God damn it. Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That's an oil drum. Was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. I had to remember what voice I did for her for a second there. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never! Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all! It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her, and you can read my mind? Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? You got gadgets, don't you? This situation calls for one thing, and that is... luminol testing fluid. That counts, yeah. Luminol? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? You're the scienceman. I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. We're testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? I am become Cyclops. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains. Yeah, how did she get that? Yeah, right? Like, you gotta use it, Phoenix. I can just carry it. You know, the 7-Eleven will sell me cigarettes, but they tell me I gotta make sure I don't smoke them yet. Yep, that's something. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, this is a blood stain? It's so... Emma, you're shaking. It's just... It's my first time seeing real blood. Has Emma never bled? Also, you're not seeing it. We're cyclopsing it. We're seeing traces of it. It's like you turn on a UV light in a hotel room and you're like, this is my first time seeing cum. Never gotten a paper cut, no scrapes, never witnessed anybody else experiencing that. And again, she's just detecting its presence. She's like, the blood's in the room with me. I can't actually see it. She can't even see the red. Never. Oh my God, yeah, wait. She's 16. Has she just never gotten a period? That is a late bloom. I thought girls bloomed earlier. All of my sex ed knowledge is going through the window right now. Or trans Emma. Yeah, I was about to say trans Emma. Emma trans? Emma trans? Base trans Emma? Fuck yeah. We love some trans rep. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that it's unkind for us to like out her like that though. Trans disaster Emma. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a blood saint. ACAB. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this scientifically? Yeah, the amount of blood. Somebody just cut their hand. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright? I'm gonna mark out the floor plans when we find a blood stain, okay? Yeah, I was hoping we'd get a shot of Phoenix in the Emma glasses too, yeah. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. Important question for y'all, does ACAB apply to Gumshoe? He's still part of the system. He can be a good dude and still contribute to a flawed and fucked up system. We see him being beholden to Edgeworth as Edgeworth is manipulating evidence in like one of the first cases. And like, you know, ACAB does not perform to standards and Edgeworth's like, you're going to see that on your, that's reflected on your next performance evaluation. And like, he's mentioned multiple times that he's like taking severe pay cuts. Like, I mean, he's still beholden to that system, right? All means all. Anyways, I mean, also the thing with the blood is like, you know, how much you bleed. I guess for a murder, I guess if you're stabbing somebody to death, then like it's gonna be a lot of blood. But like it really depends on like where you get cut. Like, I think the head bleeds a shit ton. That's why like wrestlers will like cut open their eyebrow to like make it look like their face is bloody. I actually remember like in middle school or something, we had like this big like kind of field day sort of thing where they brought in like one of those like inflatable sumo rings with like the like inflatable like fat suits that kids could put on, and like somebody's helmet shifted and he like just hit the mat a little too hard and blood was fucking everywhere, but he was completely fine. He just happened to bleed a lot because the head bleeds a lot, right? This guy was stabbed in the chest, which presumably a lot of blood. Luminol spray does react to semen, so we don't know what we're seeing is what I'm hearing. All right. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. You see? ACAB. Let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Guess I should go give this a spray on anything suspicious. Well, it wasn't a school trip. It was like a, or not a field. It was like a field day, you know, like they gym teacher sets up a bunch of like obstacle courses and shit. I don't know. Oh, you! I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star, you only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. That is making me hungry. For me, it's the necklace. It's that little hot dog, the little hot dog necklace. Yeah, Jabels. Also, hello, Jabels. Yeah, exactly. It was a fun day at the end of school year sort of thing. What's your deal? Not lukewarm meats. I don't know. I love charcuterie. You know you love... Kids, I know you love your bologna soft. You gotta keep those meats refrigerated. Children, you can't be bringing in them rotten meats. Oh, God. One day we'll have to do a server watch along of all of Tim and Eric just for the sake of chat knowing all the references I make, and just understanding the innards of my brain. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but oh no, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw the chief prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear on my honor as a detective, she stabbed Goodman. And this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? I see you two look strikingly similar, don't they? Also, yes, Jabel's coming in with the spaghetti. Don't spook me like that, though. At least find a good fern to hide behind first. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. That's a long time in anime time. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they face me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confess. They babble like babies. You know. I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Hail Satan! Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go? Fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. If these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all about because of that case. The SL9 incident. Oh my god, feed us the lore, lady. This is what we've been waiting for. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman was a head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Presumably that's a dialogue thing? No! Alright. She mentioned, this will probably give us the same thing, but let's try this. The hair flip's really good. Well, no, I was stolen before it could be transferred, I think, is the idea. And they stole it that day because it was about to be transferred. Every time this lady comes on screen, I get hungry. That and a few other things, yeah, I felt. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. Yeah, okay. Okay, then we'll ask her about Goodman. I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the cough-up queen, right? We found his ID card here in the same parking lot. Well, oh, sorry, that was Phoenix talking. We found this ID card in the parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department. Well, that's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. Let's show her the photo. If you think about it, I could have taken that photo from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time, the SL9 incident, I bet. That time. Yes! Called it. Straight to the scene of the crime that took 5 minutes to run around and back to get there. Yeah! The layout must be really fucked that it took her 5 entire minutes to get here. You really have to go around. I mean, it's a parking lot. That actually makes sense. God, I was heading out to visit some friends the other day, and like, there was a parking. We stepped in a parking garage for a bit, and I just thought to myself, like, God, it really is impossible to make these things like pretty, right? Like, I think that's one of the worst things about car culture and like the ubiquity of how fucking necessary a car is in the States, because like parking lots suck, parking garages fucking blow. The worst. Oh, take care, Noisy. You have a good night. Peace. It's fucking it is a very depressing. Parking garages, like, by necessity are like gray, cold, brutalist structures that cut off they cut off phone signal. They cut you off from humanity. Would have made a great housing product. Oh my God, it would have housed so many people. Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, she probably was carrying all her that's why it took her so long. She was weighed down by all her bentos, of course. Anyways, we hate overrides on automobiles and cool hell, yeah.
Nobody gives a care about the fate of labor as long as they can get their instant gratification.
Preach it, Squidward! Preach it! That's what we like to hear. That incident really opened my eyes up to the truth. We are nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. Oh, okay. Oh, the gang's all here. You hadn't seen that one yet? Yeah, that one's a fun one. Reminder to new peeps, while I have y'all, we do have a Discord if there's any interest in joining it. It tends to be a good, comfy hangout for people to join. I highly recommend. Also gets you all the quick and fast and up-to-date updates on my bullshit. Highly recommend. Join Cool Hell. But anyways, let's get back into it. It's Texas Man. Texas Bronco shirt notwithstanding. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. Doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of assault. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? You mean the government can just do that? You mean it's highly likely that a not insignificant number of executed criminals were falsely convicted? Falsified evidence? In this legal system? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with our case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well, Marshall. Wait, could it be... Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops. I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. Oh, he was Police Department security. No wonder he's definitely in on the department murder. He's definitely in on the department murder. Yeah, they hate Edgy and Sky because of this. Yeah, because they're prosecutors. Presumably, I'm guessing Sky. No, okay. If they're playing this straightforward as a parallel of the phase, I doubt Big Sister Sky, Lana Sky, was part of this, because that would mean she would have signed off on falsifying evidence. And usually, like, if she's going to be a parallel to Mia, I feel like they would let her remain fairly spotless as well. Or they would have had her, like, you know, it was a big misunderstanding or something. But I would like to be proven wrong. That would be fun. That would be a cool way to do it. Bruce was somehow still a detective. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was a detective. Yeah. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Yep. That's totally Bruce. I thought it was, but yeah, no, totally. Unless it's a misdirect. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over. And he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten. And neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9. Squawk! Remember DL6? There was another side to that case. A hidden side. That's what we're after now. We? And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell? There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate. And Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Enough to pay the bills. And then some based on that fur. Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be connection. So, Rookie? Well, what? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. And you should take this. Salisbury steak lunch? Over rice? I kind of question, but it does sound pretty fucking good. It's got the cross-hatching on there? That probably looks pretty nice. I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Oh, god damn it, it's not for me. Yeah, I figured, you know, Texan boy loves his steak. Even though Salisbury steak will be a false steak. Miss Star? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his? Are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. Oh, Emma's got a crush. Well, he is a false cowboy, that is true. Damn, Star. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Okay. Well, yeah. Might as well pop on over. February 23rd, police department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast, they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here, after all. So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is. She's like a kid in an amusement park. Weren't you terrifying of seeing blood? Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. All right. Nobody to talk to. Can we check up on this guy? Blue Badger is still writhing around today. Yeah! Oh, fuck it up, 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 fuck it up. Oh, he's cooking, he's cooking, he's cooking. Oh, so you got some dinner? Oops, pork stir fry? Fuck yeah, Ray. Let's, give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. No, he's dancing, he's... Wait a second, wait a second. I gotta... If he's doing the dance.
Bitches suck my dick because I come like 36 ways. 47, leave that bitch with no fucking name. Got my main bitch and she stay giving me brain. Put a bitch to shame, violate that brain. Young Gray's got on my bitch like I'm cocaine. Bitches snort.
Okay, that's enough of that. I fucking love the bass god. The white ball wiggle. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday. Can I take out his batteries? Don't you dare! I just can't help but feel like he's gonna do something naughty. Well, Sonic was known for having a very bad attitude. He wagged his finger at us most unsatisfactorily. He's about him to beat the hose off him. Actually, true. Stand by my saying that if Phoenix Wright makes it to Smash Bros. He reveal trailer will have to have the Blue Badger and his music. That would be really fucking funny. Yeah. Also, they already have him. They do already have him in Marvel vs. Capcom, and I think they have him in Rivals of Ether. I think there's at least one Phoenix mod out there. Don't look at me, Blue Badger. Damn, he's got succulents, yeah, and a problem. February 23rd, evidence rooms entrance to car station. Right? Wait, seeing the alcohol gave me a really dumb idea. I gotta do later. Writing this down for after the stream. I already know what edit I'm making. Is he living here? That's actually a really good point. He's got like, yeah, wow. Once you lose the detective salary, you're kind of in the shitter, huh? I have questions. Good. It's a bed hidden away. It's a Murphy bed. You slide a couple of those lockers aside, and it's hidden in the wall. What's with the decor in this place? It's very, eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. Wait, I just noticed there's a lasso in front of the door. That's the security system. Oh, no fucking wonder they slipped right on by him. He tried to use the level 1 ranger spell snare. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. It sure seems that way. Oh, what's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. They It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. God, Phoenix. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where is the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. We're not commenting on any of... Okay, let's not comment on any of that, huh? There's a security guard uniform hanging there. That's a... Yeah, that's a security guard uniform, all right. Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? Riding crop. A pinchy? I know, a poochie poncho. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. Take care, Andy. You have a good one. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think this is... I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. Let her have her moment of poetry. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. God damn it. Or maybe Phoenix just is incapable of poetic thought. I was thinking about that whole every Japanese person thing, all Americans are cowboys, and how silly it is. And I remember I have a lasso in my trunk, and you did help Russell Cowboy. Wow, you are uniquely qualified, Shipper. God damn. Your sister is green and can grow up to 16 feet and is filled with succulent juice that will help you survive the desert. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the same thing. Okay, well, boy, do I wonder if any evidence has been removed, or tampered with. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. I think the bottles of copious alcohol make it look more like that, but okay. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch. I'd say it'd be more of a yeah myself. I just noticed the Texas sign. Yep. Never forget home. Boarding up swinging door. That boarding up swinging door. Yes, it is. It says it's closed. It would be a Pepino screen. Yes. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Well, look on the floor, a lasso. Seems like it's set up to trap something. A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. The pose when she's writing in her notebook is fucking adorable. Like, the face she makes is fucking priceless. It's got that, like, kind of cheeks puffed out. It's really good. Really good sprite there. Can I use this? Can I use the key card? Can't use it. Okay. Ooh, wait. Wait a second. Lunchland. Wait a second. Ingredients. Meat. She must mean beef. She probably just wrote it generically. Yeah, let's hope so. Of course, as a scientist, I have to check what additives she used.
Go to town.
It says here, hours of sweat and labor.
So that's why the sauce is so salty.
Why is there a barcode on this? Are you mass producing these things? I thought this was a home cooking deal. Are those tiny fries, I'm assuming? You know, one of those baby corns, 2 green beans, 2 carrots. I got the sense that it was supposed to be rice underneath it, but maybe it's the mashed taters and gravy. Wow, my mouth is watering. I can almost hear the sound of steak frying on the grill. No doubt it's all cold and tough by now. No, I'm sure it's delicious. Ms. Starr poured her heart into making this.
So long as she didn't put any other organs in there.
Yeah, no, I've seen Salisbury steak and rice too, and it wouldn't clash with the taters. Beef and rice, good combo. Enter a portal to the meat dimension. Whoa. She signed it! Someone used a marker to write their name on this. Emma Sky. Don't tell me you bring this with you everywhere you go. Well, you never know where something might go down. Just what kind of a world do you think we live in? One where 2 people can be simultaneously... Where the same man can be simultaneously murdered in 2 locations. Okay, so... He's not here, I guess. This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Please! Huh? Wasn't that...
1 steak lunch, please. Uh-oh. It's you.
Detective Gumshoe!
Now's no time to chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Now's no time for despair. We've got our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
The criminal, you mean...
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy.
But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly.
Wait, don't leave!
If you want to know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later.
He ran off to the evidence room. Oh, well, this investigation is off to a running start. Oh, that was Phoenix at the end there. Gumshoe can afford steak. It's Salisbury steak. It's like meatloaf, you know? It's like a big hamburger. Okay. How many police officers are homeless in this series? Enough? I disagree. I think we can get a few of them out of their homes. Make them reconsider their line of work. Oh, we gotta go to the... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a Salisbury. It's a meatloaf puck. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did.
That's not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Great noise. Salisbury Steak was way easier to find when I visited jail. Yes, I hear it's very big there, actually. What was that?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh.
Hi, greetings, sir. Oh, wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. I like a little lost lamb, sir. Fuck. Oh no, he's internalized all the bullying from the department. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? I don't know anything. I'm just a little boy. I'm just a little lad. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. No, sir, how should I say this? Permit the police frog. Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator up!
Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
What? Oh, this is an unexpected turn of events. Oh no! He's still so, look at that intense stare. He's still so dedicated to his job. Buddy, you gotta get out. It's a cult, I swear. Still gotta go. Still gotta go. Picture of TBIs and department hazing. Supports me to mentally regress to the age of 8. God, yes. Oh, man. They let you keep that?
Yes, I needed to run my D&D game with my fellow inmates! Sir! I'm a patrolman of general affairs, sir!
Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than John Marshall. Marshall? Don't be surprised, we saw that room. And, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person, yeah! Buddy, we gotta get you out of here. What the heck is this guy doing? So, what happened then? Oh, I think he pounded his fist onto his hurt hand. Is what he was doing. He was like slamming, he was doing a big fist slamming. This man would make a killing as a mascot character. I think he broke the mascot. After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red, I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here, in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? May I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Ms. Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir!
Please don't look at me with those sad puppy-dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as the perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim!
I would, but you happen to be in detention, and
alive and well at that.
Ah, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or as a total stranger,
then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So, you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intentions of killing him, sir, none!
Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir!
Well, at least someone around here is more confused than I am. Well, we gotta get this video from the evidence room that they're totally gonna have preserved and ready for us, right? When you look at Meekins, you can't help but wonder if you spend time staring at the eclipse.
Well, nobody told me not to look away! Or nobody told me to use protective eyewear!
Which Phoenix Wright character stared directly at the eclipse? That's a tier list right there. God,
Gritty would simply eat the smaller mascot, as is his right to do.
About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But, sir, but there was nothing I could do!
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell you the truth, what happened? When the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir! And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious!
The next thing you knew, you were... Huh?
Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared!
What?
And when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir! Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can't you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared? That's some story. So, does this mean anything to you? Officer Meekins, this is for you.
I'm scared of knives, sir!
It's okay, I just want you to...
That's it, sir! Last night, sir, that's the one! I was an apple, sir, in my dream, and I was being peeled!
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. What about this knife? Officer Meekins, this is for you. Oh, yeah. No, we already got this one. Edgeworth would know better, but still try to look at it without glasses and realize his mistake. Yeah, no, he knows better, but he thinks that he might be just special enough to overcome it. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm really sorry, but I have no idea what that is.
How do you not know if you've been to the department?
Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. Takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? Damn it, okay. Well, poor souls, he had 100 years of Freudian psychoanalysis, might be halfway to being well-adjusted. He's trying, and that's what counts, right? What else?
Hey, why do you have that? That's...
From the day it was taken at the prosecutor's office. The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk.
So this means I'm a free man, innocent! If this is a dream, sir.
And I hope I never wake up!
If this is a dream, you better wake up right now. Shit, okay, nope. Not this. You can, what's the fuck? Wait, what? Where are you getting that from? What?
Nope, nothing from the stake. Sorry, Blodge. Doesn't know about the trophy. Is there anything else you would know about? Oh yeah, the badge. Obviously the badge, yeah. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it! That's what? My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember, sir! You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card was the cause of it all! This ID card? Exactly, sir, that's exactly it!
Nothing could be more exact, sir, nothing!
We'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Yes, please. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. We get it. You're interested.
Drink water, drink water, drink water.
Thank you, Hunting. I will, because the voices tonight between the Mr. Satan voice and the judge and this guy now, things are maybe giving my voice a goddamn workout. I love it. But we're definitely going to end before the next trial, maybe a little earlier. Who knows? I don't know how much investigating there is to do. I noted Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing, he suddenly pointed a knife at me!
What? Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and I leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto others before they do unto you, my own father's words, sir!
What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Well, let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim whom he met at the scene of crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no idea of knowing if the victim was really the victim. He woke up here, but he had the evidence delivered to Edgy. Wait, yeah, no, there is missing time here. Cause yeah, wait. Cause that was after the case had already started, yeah. Yeah, I think this is a case full of body doubles and twins and bullshit, right? If this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera.
The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! On tape!
And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No, thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we'd better go check out on the crime scene. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Let's fucking go. Whoop. Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk. It's Police Chief Gant. Oh, so now there's a camera in here, right?
And right, that would have been, do you think they installed it after the Von Karma case, right? And you're sure this is all, You know what it means if there's anything missing.
Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under a seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal?
Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered.
Aha! Righto, my boy! How you been? Swim much?
Oh ho ho! Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Very regal music here. Is Edgeworth gonna be okay?
Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
I mean, it doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto?
Von Karma.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, as you could say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
It's downright odd, I'll tell you. The detective getting killed on their own turf, too, I mean.
They're being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Gooden was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, Righto, I can't just give away all our secrets like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive. I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them.
But you're withholding evidence from us.
But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
He was the one you were picking on earlier.
You saw that? Whoops.
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
Sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. You'll find the guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one.
The guy can't sit still. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger. Yeah, speaking of... I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Shit. Everybody's passing the buck nowadays. No, nothing to say about the prosecution award. What about this? Nope. Whoop. Yeah. Nothing. Okay, let's do some examinations. Oh yeah, the badge will reveal your secrets. You're right. Nah, he doesn't care about our badge. It might be that we're supposed to talk to Gumshoe, yeah. Oh, sorry I had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. Can only be submitted to the chief of police. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Yeah. He definitely wants us to move over. But first... Gate loss. ID 5... Hail Satan, Yannick. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. 5-9, except it's... crossed out. Because your ID isn't 5-9. It's 5-8. More clues. Kind of looks like a 7. Yeah, but I think he did a 9 first and crossed it out is what it's supposed to be. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, fair. Fuck it. Let's get it moving. Yeah, could be a forgery. Could very well be a forgery or an attempt at one. Blue Badger is still riding around today. But... Did you have a handprint on you before and I just didn't really notice it? Yeah, no, it always looked that way. Okay, yeah. I was focused on the broken antenna or hedgehog spine or whatever it is. Yeah. Shit, okay. Can we check the video? Nope. Eerie silence. I wish I could steal the hat. It's not letting me. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. Answer me. How many fingers do you see? I'm sorry, I don't know. Well, that's 20 for the left, but nowhere near that for the right. Get glasses, officer. Ah, wasn't a salute. It was an eye test. They make a good pair. They probably shouldn't give him a gun with that bad eyesight, but okay. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. What's the slogan? Crime-fighting campaign? I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who stuck into the cookie jar. We got this before, yeah. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Shit, okay. Well, I can't go to the lake. Can we go into spray mode? And spraying, and spraying, and sliding, and spraying. Aha! Crimey, mimey. Yep. This blood must be from when Lana... No, my sister isn't the murderer. But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime. And her right hand is bandaged. Hey, whose side are you on? This has nothing to do with taking sides. So this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. This just keeps getting worse. It could just become, yeah, we don't know. Okay, let's head elsewhere. Yeah, we got sprayed tonight. It's a science special. Damn it, I was really hoping we'd find some blood on the blue hedgehog. Wait. Okay, so nothing there. What? Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Well, that tells a story right there on its own. Oh, we got a reaction! There's clearly blood around the spines here. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something. Man, their head right in these spines. I think that might be more painful than being murdered. Honestly. Removal process is probably rough. Yeah, that's all we got in here, though. The true murder weapon. Oh shit, no, I don't. I want to spray. Cowboys makes do, yep. Maybe the Cowboy is the same build as John D. Goodman. Could be. Could be. I'm interested in... I feel like it needs to go back past body doubles and at some point get into twins territory, right? We had a background music like, we're looking for blood because we need to know how much blood there was. Hello, Mars. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm gonna try the... I thought we tried this. No, I thought I did. But he's through with that stuff. It's a bad dad from Neon. He does have a bit of Gendo to him, yeah. He's a lot warmer, though. I really thought it would be... We can't really go anywhere to find Gumshoe. I'm not sure. Whoop, nope. We're just getting stonewalled right now. Well, now we got that blood marked at least. Oh, Yeah, I don't know how to... Oh, wait. Aha! Of course, the thing we got from the fucking police chief. I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
Ah, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say.
Wait, oh no, that wasn't it either. God damn it. Fuck. It was like Capcom's original take on a JoJo character. He's got a bit of that old Joseph vibe to him, but honestly, for me, it was Lost this day too. It was Lost 221. Interesting. I still think he looks kind of like an older version of Slayer from Guilty Gear. Oh, shit. We'll talk to him again. I think we've gotten all the dialogue options though. Oh shit, god damn it. Okay. It was probably from talking to the police chief, yeah. Well, that's just me. That's on me. Why'd they draw his tits like that? Because they're sizable. And you want to represent them properly, goddammit, Mimey. Also, hello, Hot. I hope you're doing well. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor?
Well, I never thought a day would come when Righto asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room?
Now, Righto!
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all.
Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show, you never know until you ask.
And for you here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is the detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir, it's an honor. Yeah, can I have $50? Can I have 134 real? I need to cover my cost of whirling in rags.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
Yes, with the so long, folks. That looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir, because, sir, we need to get into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Yeah, let's decopify you real quick. First. Ah, shit. I was hoping we could check the badge. Because if it started with a 5'9", we'd be in for it. There we go. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha! The card reader is turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina's skies so gray?
Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him?
What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw. That card you got on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scenes are waiting.
Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions?
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
You're, busy then?
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had, no mind to tangle with us hombres. I was wondering if we could, talk to you?
Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his six-shooter, I say a little prayer. Grrr.
What was that all about? Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either. Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Okay, yeah. Oh, he's hungry, so yeah. Obviously, we gotta do a little something for you. Hey, buddy. Oh, shit. Right, no, I gotta offer it to him. Oh, I gotta present it. Yeah, that's it. Hey, buddy. You want some cold ground beef?
The smell reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
The other day? Wait. No, bullshit. You were still dressed this way 2 years ago. What are you talking about? Oh, and we also know that he's not from Texas because we know he's from LA. That was confirmed to us. Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means. It's Salisbury steak, first of all. Yeah, West LA.
All right, Bambina. You win.
Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. All right. He sells for Cerritos Auto Square. I'm from a great land. The indigenous tribes called it the Sunoco. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meeky.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know, buddy.
We can see evidence of that right now. So what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli to sneak in next to your steak, you know?
Not yours. You got carrots, green beans, and a tiny baby corn. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective till 2 years ago?
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
Some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case?
That's right. The evidence transferals.
Edward was talking about the transferals too.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. Convenient!
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman's, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
Thus, the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
So this is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Also, hello, King. What up? Welcome on in. How you doing, dude?
Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove the record is tied to the stabbing. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, massive shout outs for King. Cool dude, chill, super talented artists. They're incredible. They do really, really cool stuff. Great stylistic variety and generally good vibes. Give a shout out real quick. Mad admiration for the art. Hope you're doing well tonight. This guy with all the 7s, that's what I'm saying. Okay, wait, let's see. 5-9. I noticed there was another one with the second number being 9. Can we present this? See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot.
The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Okay, so there's all 7s at 420. Wonder what they were about. Wonder what they were doing. 8730579. 20 minutes later. Then we have this 4989 business. I noticed that the lost item card had a 9 as the second digit before they crossed it out, so I'm assuming that's covered. That's going to be part of it. But they were in there before, like well before the entrance to the evidence room. And after. They went in twice. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. Wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and I asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! First guy went in to celebrate 420. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's evidence room. It tracks. Yeah, this is already a joke in Reno 911. Also, yes, no, the character designs in this game go really hard, King. Yeah, his ID card was in the evidence room. We know that much. But it somehow, well, that's the thing though, Ray. It somehow also ended up in the parking lot simultaneously. Unless there are 2 copies of the ID card, right? That which could be an option. Despite evidence from the, despite Marshall telling us the contrary. Yeah. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
All right, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
Sorry, a little burp. All who have the evidence room at 221. Sure. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should. Yeah, somebody popped in there twice, and the second time was not the same time. And they were using the fort. Okay. Obviously, somebody came in at the same time. Because they had a different card on them, clearly. Yeah. Okay, we need Meekins' number. Hail Satan! Yes! Putting shit together. What's about this transferal? Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
Goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
That happened in the SL9 2 days ago.
Yeah.
It did. Okay, let's pop into the evidence room. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. Or the investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. This is going to figure out. Ah!
Whoa!
And everything went black. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard? Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'll give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, it's true.
So, Chief of Police Gant.
You're gonna ask him for money, right?
Will loan anyone $50? Even me?
I fucking called it! Oh my god! He's so desperate! Homeboy's just trying to stay in the hostel another week! He has money on him because civil asset forfeiture. Of course, what else would it be? Yes! Exactly! Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today? Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this.
Evidence room floor plans. Yeah, we're gonna need that.
I want to see that shit.
Great. First things first. Let's look at the room. Let's go in order. Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door?
Whoa, weird delay on that. Okay,
Hello, Dr. On, and hello, Mara. Welcome. How you doing? There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. I hope you had a good nap, Mara. It's good to have you in. These are some familiar ones. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here. What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
Why'd you store it in evidence? Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Yeah.
Right, pal, that's that metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case out of Gourd Lake, remember?
Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
That cheap-looking box?
You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
That would have helped with the phone tapping during the first case, yeah. There's something sticking out of here. It looks like a shirt. It must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of slob.
Well, you store your fishing pole here. Are you saying that you're not sleeping here tonight?
I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
This place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams. I'm not so sure about the dreams. It won't open. Did you really think it would?
Hey, pal, our security's high-tech around here.
What kind of dreams is she talking about? Okay. That's the door we just came in through. It's like you don't need an ID card to get out. I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside. Let's hope he remembers we're in here. It has no reason to cut the power. Ooh, yep. Here's the good stuff. Okay, only 2 sections to slide through. Good to know. There's all this shit. We'll make our way to the blood. Some paint. Some more paint. They were doing renovations. What is this saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger?
Well, you might say this is my, studio.
Here? In the evidence room? Well, he needs to get high for the inspiration first. Okay, so obviously, what's this? Blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. It looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room? Yeah, I know, we will. You should use our testing fluid to check it. We will. First, look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Detective Goodman's locker and his fingerprint, that's important. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we close it.
It's empty. He must have taken the contents elsewhere. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Extremely thin rubber glove. SL911. Never forget. Oh, we gotta lurk. Oh, enjoy your lurk. I think we'll be wrapping up fairly shortly. I imagine we don't have that much more investigating before we get to the next trial, and we will be wrapping it up then. But either way, enjoy your lurk. Thank you so much for stopping in. Either way, an Evan's locker to sleep in, and all the ping he can eat. Yeah, right? No, what a healthy diet, honestly. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case. And he has a blue badger to keep him company. He has a friend. You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing. Huh? What's so confusing about that? Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag? They're really going out of their way to avoid the slur, huh? Zag? Is that a word? Do you challenge me? What, are we playing a word game now? I kind of hope they would. Kinda hope they would. Okay, well we'll keep that in mind at least. Evidence card, what do you got? Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently taken from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there?
Another piece of SL9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. You want to try and put it back together?
Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Puzzle time! Maybe, and this is a maybe, what if Sky didn't commit the murder, help commit this plan so Edgeworth wouldn't get thrown under the bus, but you remember she did have gloves on, they put her wheel. I mean, it would be interesting if Sky was still on the... Oh, I gotta rotate it like that. That makes more sense. I can't rotate the main piece, so I kind of gotta go with this. Okay, this is obviously the top. So we gotta make a base before that. This would be over to the side. That ain't fitting. That ain't fitting. It's definitely this one. Yep. Okay, it's gonna rotate for us. That's how this works. Oh no, that's not it. Definitely not. It's gonna be a big vase. I wish I could rotate a little bit more. I think this might be it. Yeah. Very in-depth puzzle, I know, right? Really making use of all of my critical thinking skills. All 2 of them. Nope, ain't you. It's definitely this one, yeah. Give it a rotato. Yeah. Not you. Definitely you. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, okay. It goes a little up. Think she needs a culprit, but not the killer? It would be a neat twist to have her be at least somewhat involved still. Oh. Okay, it is this one. But that should be up top then, right? What? Oh, okay, sure. And yeah. Well, that's a good start. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Well, clearly you weren't gluing it too. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken. Unstable jar added to the courtroom. Court record. Jars pieced together from fragments found at the crime scene. A piece is missing, indeed. Whoop. To put these pieces together, it makes a jar. There are 2 things that bother me. 1, why are some of the pieces missing? 2, doesn't it seem like a little unstable? No wonder it broke. I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Can't. Okay, 2 is in a separate one. Okay. It is spraying time. My son's spray has been doing terribly on his tests. Okay, it is blood there. I knew it! This is someone's right handprint.
What?
What's the matter, detective?
This locker. It's mine.
It's yours?
Please. You have to help me. When they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals?
This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans.
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
Finally, he's getting it. He's starting to understand. What? But you're a detective. Yeah, he's seen from the inside. He knows how fucked it is. But there's the blood. That's a lot of blood. That's a good amount of blood. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien.
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
So, like, you're still on payroll, is what I'm getting? Detective Gumshoe? The fact that they're paying you at all is kind of... Wait. Wait, no. He has tenure, that would make sense. Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. It just might be something significant. This is probably from Meekins as he entered, right? After he... Well, no, he... Yeah, or right after he wounded his hand.
Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow 50 bucks from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. Okay, so that's some pretty good stuff. We got... Yeah. Or Goodman stumbling out. Maybe. I don't know if it was Goodman here, though, right? So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course.
He's got so many cases in his backlog. What the hell?
That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
We can get him to tell us more about the case. Is Gumshoe all sevens? I wouldn't be shocked if like that's the only thing he would be able to remember. But what I think it is I would not be shocked if Gumshoe has a temporary badge for like whatever like the boss for the day thing that he's doing. I wouldn't be shocked if that's what gives you the all sevens. And then police officers, like they have their own individual numbers. Hello, Cookie. Welcome, welcome.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker's fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Well, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The locker for each locker is coded with a fingerprint.
Oh, that's loud.
So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it...
Zap! You get a shock!
If that's what happened, my hand would be a black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
Oh, are there now? Hey, can you open this back up for us? Can you open that back up for us? Damn it, no. I want to know who the lady was. And I want to know who this locker belongs to. But first, wait, present you. Can you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
I heard the rumors. So it was So it was Goodman who came in here. Whoa!
What is it?
That second murder. I remember the number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What? What? Something tells me Edgeworth's badge went missing for a suspicious few hours. It's dangerous if it's giving people electric shock. No, I think he was saying that it's not giving people electric shocks. I think he's saying that, like, it is a very subtle lock. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Okay, that's very useful information. But he's not the nines. He's not the nines. That's good to know.
Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
Why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there's some loose ends left on that case.
The wrong person touches it, a cartoon gun pops up and fires a flag with the word bang on it. Yes! The evidence room is run by the Joker.
Now that was a bloody, violent case.
Violent? So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
A serial killing?
Maybe I don't want to get involved in this case after all. Well, the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago? It's the way her mouth turns up. Super cute when she's in specifically this sprite. The glasses are really nice. This is a really good sprite because it like differentiates her from Maya visually in a way that the character design needs.
I put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfer the other day. That was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? Well, what do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself?
Hey, pal. Look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be going to?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be ledging out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day. It might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later.
Oh, should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Yeah, at this point. Edgeworth type really is himbos. God, ain't it? Wait. Your number would not be on here, would it?
The sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand.
This is neither Wild nor West here.
Aha! Well, that and this are two different things entirely.
I guess so? Huh? I'm lost. Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Well, no, he's saying he doesn't trust in evidence. Yeah, no, nothing like that. More West Coast, yeah. Yep, nothing, okay. Yeah, I don't think now's the time to talk to him. Let's head on over. We don't need another gunslinger, especially... he's already got a lasso trap. What more can he need? Not the detention center, wait. Where is old Edgy? There, High Prosecutor's office. There we go. Do you think Marshall walks around with extremely exaggerated bow legs? Yes, from the big iron on his hip. He walks so goofy. Oh, shit! Ah, guess. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? They are standing by a window, a teacup in his hand. Looking all sorts of angsty. Right? He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Don't get his hopes up, it just has no problems. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Yeah, they're probably trying to frame him for the evidence break-in, too. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened? I gave control over the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. So they're just putting him in a position where he's forced to use the evidence they give. They're setting him up for failure. I see. Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I've only done what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Oh, but still... Oh, I've never seen him this out of sorts. So... Funny thing, buddy... Wasn't expecting you to like Edgeworth. Yeah! He's done some growing. And he's done some showing. Oh, right. I'd better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Oh, he's giving the puppy dog eyes now. Yeah. Is the stream chopping for multiple people, or is it just Chipper? By the way, I'm going to keep going, but let me know. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. The Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up a half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. Yeah, I think it must be just you, Chipper. Sorry. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the Kearns case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. Evidence from a cast case of Edgeworth brought back to his office by Gant's request. Stubborn as always, I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. When you say that... Right. Please, I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright! Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner. Whose side are you on anyway? Maybe if you just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him. Not that one. Okay. It's not going to be something that we already saw in court. God, we got so much fucking evidence already. Show badge, fine. Right, please. Yeah, no, not that. You back, Chipper? Hell yeah. Good to hear. Yeah, it's not that. Not the evidence room floor plan. Okay. Well, first things first. Actually, I'm going to examine the room. Where are you leaving the stains, boy? Yeah, I tried showing him the thing, the thing with the blood on his locker. Like, we would have gotten that already. He has not come on the chess set. We can confirm that. Nope. I don't even know what evidence it would be. Oh shit, wait. Okay. I guess this one was true. This one was real. Okay. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Okay, it was a knife. I thought it would be something that hadn't come up in court already, but alright. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coof was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. How, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be in my hands. Well, we won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait. You didn't... Of course not! I didn't touch the evidence! Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you are still studying forensic science. Huh? Yes, of course. But just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this luminol testing fluid, huh? Well then, you might have use for this. Oh, he's got the sneaky look. Because he can't investigate anymore. It's in the hands of the police, so he needs us to do it for him. Aluminum powder for tracking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks? How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Yeah, he just gave us that good. Well, let's get going. One last investigation. Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Yep. First things first. Okay. One last investigation implies that after we're done fingerprinting, we can actually... Oh, we can't. Oh, we can. Can we? No. We can't use them here. Gotcha. That's good. That means there are fewer places we will be allowed to use them. We won't waste as much time. We're going right there. We really are, Sugar. You're right. You're absolutely right. Oh, wait. Okay, so we're only going to be able to use it there. Gotcha. I thought we could do other places too. Fair enough. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Got a feeling Edgeworth is probably telling us, I don't believe it, Sundry, but also hello. Welcome on in. Cute name. Welcome. What brings you these around these parts? Either way, it's good to have you in. I don't think he's setting us up. I think he's setting us up for success. because he knows if we do our job, we'll get him off of whatever this case is. Because he's clearly being set up too. Let's be real here. This is all about him. Are you allowed to ask Miki and say, oh yes, that's another thing we gotta do. That's the other thing we gotta do, yes. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose a finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. I mean, it's either the index or the thumb, probably the thumb. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. I would assume thumbprint. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you do that? With a button. See? Ah, it looks like that did the trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do that? With another button. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See? Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to, though. It's fine. I won't go up your nose. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. I guess I'd better give it a try. Sure. Dust's all over that damn place. Oh, you found it through the car? Fuck yeah! Always happy to have somebody come in from there. Truly my legacy. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the editing. I'm still proud of the work I did on that. I've got other stuff I'm working on and will be over the next few days, but my God. Okay, let's breathe. Let's breathe. Yeah, this seems... Oh, there we go. Ah, you did it. You found one. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't, because they were wearing gloves. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. Seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood. Oh, I was just blowing into my mic for funsies during that, Sundry. That's just me being immersive with it. Oh God, even if the Ikarga Redeem was available right now, which I don't think it is, I would not want people to do it because I'm getting hungry and I'm looking forward to, like, I've been having a great time of streaming, but I'm looking forward to wrapping it up fairly shortly. Yeah, no 3DS capture card, nothing like that, but aha! Come on, come on, come on. Just really coat it, really coat that thing. It was in the spirit of the original. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Yay! The print's so clear, it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet? This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints. How am I supposed to know who it was? You could make a pretty good guess. I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints will we most likely find on this evidence locker? Probably Edgeworth. You can do this with tape, I know, yeah. Oh! So yeah, wait, let's head over to Edgy. I don't have fingerprint info for him. So it's Gumshoe, right? It's totally Gumshoe. Comparison complete. Match found. There we go. Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the, sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Yeah! Wait, first, before we do that, I do want to see if I can get Meekin's number. Actually, Criminal Affairs Department. Gant's not here. Gant's not here. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth. Fuck, okay. We're not getting... Yeah. Let's waste a little time. Sorry about that. We will one day learn who the 7s are. Lucky number 7, but till then... Back to the Criminal Affairs. Police Department entrance. Guard station. Hey, Meekins, girl, what's your number? Yep. Can't check that. Hey, give me them digits! Ha! Well, no, if we were fingerprinting, that would be the time. Yep. Okay, so how do I investigate it? This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right? There we go. Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, we want to try using this? There go her eyes sparkling again. No, leave it be! The luminol fluids worked enough today. Okay, let's check for prints. That's the spirit? Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints of that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, alright. So that means no prints, unless we could check whose locker it was. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me! Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. I'm guessing it might be the locker handle, if anywhere, right? Oh! There's something. I gave him my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print. Okay, let's try a different finger then. Can't go over to the... Thumb? 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 Okay, I guess this one then. You can get them digits. No? I gave him my best shot, yeah. Middle finger. Middle finger stays strong. Its influence is oh! Well, that works. Yeah, no, you have to pick a finger, but you're picking the one that's, like, been wiped away. Is the idea. I think. I'm assuming. Buddy, come on. There we go. Well, Damon Gant looks awfully familiar, awfully similar. It's not Lana. Oh shit, wait, no, that's Jake. It's Jake 100%, I think. Yeah, it's totally Jake. A full 16 out of 16. I guess you have 16 pressure points in your fingerprint or something. Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record. Found on a bloody handprint left in the evidence room. The print had been wiped. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved with the crime. Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. Luminol reaction. The blood and fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain. But why would Officer Marshall? Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you called decisive evidence. I don't believe it. Hey, okay, I was wondering if we'd confront him, but we will do that next time, next week, next Sunday at 7 EST when we return to the Ace Attorney trilogy, which has been a good time so far. Holy shit. Hot damn. All right. So, that was a good time. That was fun. That was a lot of... Fuck yeah. We had some new people in tonight. It was lovely having you all in. Again, we do have a really nice little Discord that you can choose to join if you want more constant updates on my bullshit. We also have various socials you can follow me on. I'm going to find somebody to raid into. But as a reminder, this coming week, we are going to be playing Corn Kids 64 on Wednesday at 4 EST. We're going to be playing... playing more Void Rains Upon Our Heart Friday at 7 EST. And we are going to be getting back to this game next Sunday at 7. Fuck yeah. Let's see who we are raiding into tonight. Who's around? Who's doing their thing? Who are we hanging with? Who are we chilling? Sorry, I am finding... Oh, I know where we're going. We're hitting up Remy. We have not been able to raid her in for fucking forever. She's doing her... she's doing the other WSW. Wave Station Wrestling. Thing where she gets together some VTuber friends, makes custom characters for them in wrestling games, and has them duke it out while commentating. It's very hype, and it's going to be a it looks like it is a fundraiser for the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund, which is incredibly based on an important cause and definitely worth giving a shout out. So hell yeah. I'm gonna rest up real good tonight. I'm gonna have a nice munch. And fuck it. The raid call is gonna be a goddamn free Palestine, baby. We know what we're about. Yeah, we're gonna raid into Remy because she's based and doing something for a really great cause. Oh, God. Okay. Fuck yeah. Thank you all so much again. It's been really lovely having y'all in tonight. This has been a really good case. It is, again, girthy. It is crazy. There are so many twists on top of twists for this. I can't wait to find out what awaits us next week. But that'll be next week. Next Sunday, 7 EST. I'm excited to see what we get up to. Again, Wednesday, Corn Kid 64. Friday, Void Rains Upon Her Heart. And then Sunday, we're getting back at this. Thank you all again so much. This was a lovely time. As always, hail Satan, abolish ICE, free Palestine, and we will catch you next time.
I don't know. Satan's pretty cool.